Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about coming out of the closet. That's coming up right after this. Alright, so as most of you know, I recently moved, and part of that was to follow up on a new job opportunity. So I've been there a couple weeks now, and as comes up every Monday is kind of that water cooler conversation asking, how was your weekend and what did you do? And so far, I realized this morning that I don't really tell the whole story. So when they asked me what I did Monday morning, I told them, hey, I took the kids into DC and we went and we checked out the Smithsonian. But what I left out is what I did with the other half of my weekend, which was sit in my basement and play with other people's watches. So my question is, how long after meeting somebody new do you come out of the watch nerd closet? And I think for most of us, we spend a majority of our week or our time during the week with people that we work with. For the average person, that's about 40 hours a week that you spend around all these other people that you work with. And you keep this kind of secret hobby that you have to yourself. When would that moment come where something about watches came up and I would all of a sudden reveal that I have what most people would call an abnormal relationship with watches? Because there might be that moment where I mention watches and somebody says, oh, hey, I like watches too. And then we start having a conversation and they quickly realize, no, wait, I like watches. You like watches. All of a sudden the eyes glaze over and they slowly but surely step away from you while reminding themselves that they never want to inadvertently bring up watches around you again. So that kind of makes you think, how long is that honeymoon period? And what I mean is that period from the time that you have enjoyed getting to know somebody until that moment in time where you show them that you're not really as normal as they thought you were. Now, granted, watches might not be one of those topics that might come up at work through inadvertent conversation as some other things like sports and cars or anything else, but it does end up coming up in some weird way, whether somebody's talking about a new gift they got or that they just need to get a new watch. Now, for example, I spent 10 years working with the group of people that I worked with before I moved over here. And even in that, eventually everybody knew that I was absolutely crazy about watches, but that took a really long time before it finally came out. And as for me making these super dorky videos about watches, there might have been a handful of people that even knew that. And then if you're lucky enough to find somebody that likes watches, you realize that there are then different categories of like. For example, if you're watching this video, not only do you like watches, but you like them enough to watch somebody else talk about watches. That's a whole other level of like, my friend. And for the average person that enjoys having watches, they don't delve into this kind of crazy. So it was that Monday morning question of what did you do over the weekend that really made me sit down at my desk and wonder, how long do you wait? That's my question for you guys today. How long do you wait from the time that you meet somebody till you come out of the watch nerd closet and reveal to them that you have what most people might call a socially awkward love of watches? So that's it for this one. That's just something that I was thinking about and wanted to share with you guys. If for some reason you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And as always, if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. That's it for this one. CG out.